Hello, good evening. Good evening. Hi, this is Kamil. Welcome to a very quick ISN presentation. It's a very short 15 minutes presentation just to show you what is actually ISN about and how you can benefit and how you can actually profit from joining ISN, because it's an incredible opportunity for you to create more freedom and wealth for yourself and other people around you, and make some extra money with it as well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to now share my screen and do a very short, powerful presentation on the subject. So let me share the screen, and I'm going to click on present to everyone. Okay, so ISN, what is ISN about? First of all, why to save? 2, where to save? 3, the opportunity itself. And the opportunity is to make a short-term residual income and to make a long-term fortune. So residual income is, this is very important. Residual income is the money that comes to you all the time, month after month after month, for something you have done once. So why to save? Are you ready for the next recession? That's my question for you. And what does it mean? So we're going to talk about this in a moment. Number 2, how long will you last if you lost your job or any source of income that you have right now? Would you last a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year? Most people wouldn't last longer than a month. If you are one of them, that's the reason why to save. So what if you fell seriously ill or had an accident? What would you do? How long would you last then? And will you survive if your pension is only 20% of your last salary? So imagine you retire and you only get 20% of your last salary, because that's what's projected. My parents were lucky enough to get themselves onto a pretty still decent pension, but my generation has no chances. And so this is an example. Money Week, an article, it clearly explains why there won't be enough money for everybody, and the state pensions might even disappear completely, because the system has been going to a collapse for a long time and it's difficult to sustain it anymore. So financial status of people at 65. 95% of people are not in a very good position actually when they retire. So 54% of them are usually broke, so they need to ask the family to actually help them, or the state. 5% are still working to make ends meet. And 36% roughly are already not with us anymore. And only 5% of the society is doing well. They are the financially independent or the wealthy. So where would you like to be when you retire, or even before that? Where the 95% is, or where the 5% is? And by the way, the 5% is the people who actually save and invest. So how the rich become rich and super rich? Well, they save and invest in the first place. Second of all, they study cycles and trends that happen in the markets. And it's not a magic it's not some secret knowledge. You don't need any crystal ball. You just study cycle and trends and take decisions accordingly. And then cash in on recessions. Most millionaires' biggest wealth transfers happen during recessions, because those who have savings, then they can snap all the bargains on the market. Property prices falling down, businesses falling down, stock is going down on various things, so you can grab bargains. So recessions, our economy has a cycle. So there is a peak, there is a recession, and there is recovery, and so on and so on. And recessions have been happening in our world for thousands of years, but in the last hundreds of years we have a pretty good record. For example, 1956, and we know that recessions happen roughly every 17 years. So 1973, 1990, 2007, big recession, property prices going down, banks going bankrupt, big bailouts that followed. So the next one is 2025. It's due then. However, there are such turbulent times ahead. Dollars are going to collapse. Euro is going to collapse. So we don't know if it might happen sooner than 2025. Who knows? Maybe even next year, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but it will definitely happen. So what's happening with money supply? So governments are printing money like crazy. This is, for example, US dollar. As you can see, they were printing money pretty at the same kind of level for, you can't see in the chart, but for the last 100 of years or 50 years, however long they've been doing this, till 2008, something like this, and suddenly they started printing money like crazy. And you know what that means? It means big inflation is coming towards us, and all currencies are connected to dollar. So it will affect everyone all over the world. So you can see the dollar has been losing its value. So since 1913, when the Federal Reserve was created, gradually it was starting value very rapidly, and now it's less. It's roughly 5 cents or even less. So all currencies lose the value and go to zero. And dollar, as you can see, is very close to collapsing. Same with Eurozone. There are lots of articles by Telegraph and many other financial institutions and newspapers telling us how bad it is, and politicians want to tell us that it's not, but really it is, and it can't be fixed. So where to save? Ooh, that's a good question. So let's have a look at that. You can always save in cash. It's a good idea to have a bit of cash on the side, and you can also save in tangible assets and in other assets. However, sometimes it's difficult to save in properties. Not everybody can afford to buy a property, or not everybody has got the knowledge to buy the right property and then make money with it. We also talked about cash not being the safest bet as well. So tangible assets, this is something that we propose. So let's have a look. Inflation rise puts squeeze on returns. So there is no point really at the moment saving a lot of money in cash, just a little bit on the side, because as according to this article, there are no fewer than 820 savings accounts currently on the market, but not one will give you a return after inflation. So don't really save in cash too much money, just a little bit, but not a lot. If your bank goes bust, you will only be compensated to the amount of £85,000. So if you have more, unfortunately, you're not going to get more than 85,000, and that's providing that financial services compensation scheme will have enough to actually compensate you. And banks have gone bust recently. We've seen that in the US, in the UK, big bailouts. So it is happening. It is happening. The Guardian, the truth, money is just an IOU. So the government, the central banks are printing money, and this is really not money, just currency. It's an IOU. It's a promissory note, and that's why we have the situation that we have. So so-called money is losing value all the time. And then we have recessions and all other problems with the economy, including pension crisis. So what we say, become a silver saver and a gold saver. Why? Let's have a look at the charts of silver and gold. So you can see, starting in 2002, silver has been going up pretty steadily. And we can see it up until now, the trend is upwards. And same with gold. Gold from 2001 has been going up, and actually, even if you invested in gold in 1974, 5, 6, up till now, you would have huge returns, much bigger and safer returns. And obviously, silver and gold is understood all over the world. You don't need to explain it. It's very simple. You just buy it, keep it at home in a safe, in a vault, and it's just there. You don't need to do anything with it, and it gains value. So let's have a look at the example. If you saved £10 in 2002, today, and at the same time, if you saved 1 ounce of silver, which you could have bought for £3, so you had a choice, either £10 in cash or £10 in 3 coins of silver. Today, you would have half of your money worth. However, in silver, if you saved in silver, you would get £50 more. It just shows you the power of saving in tangible assets. Banks do that. HSBC bought, as you can see, almost $900 million worth of silver. So, as you can see, big banks are doing it. They know what they're doing. Why shouldn't we? It's a clear indication of what's happening in the market. So, let's talk about ISN Opportunity. So, short-term income, and I already mentioned to you, it's a residual income, which means once you generate it, the money comes month after month after month after you have done work once. And long-term fortune, when you are a member of ISN, you save intangible assets in silver and gold coins. So what's the mission of ISN? To put tangible assets in the hands of everyone, so everybody can enjoy the financial freedom and build the wealth. To create, preserve, and promote sustainable wealth in the whole society. To promote simple wealth education that can be passed on from generation to generation. So you, your family, your children, everyone can benefit from that. Not only the super rich and elites, but everyone can. So ISN offers you access to tangible assets, silver and gold coins, government minted coins. We offer you bullion coins and certificated coins, coins with certificate graded, which have great value. Let's have a look at some things some brilliant bargains that you can get on ISN recently. Buy one, get one free. That's incredible. A coin for half price. I've never seen this before, and obviously I bought one, so I can. That just shows you how great ISN is. Examples of coins: Silver Eagle, valued at around $130. If you had been saving since 1986 until the end of 2012, you would have spent $52,000, almost $53,000 on all those coins, buying one a month. However, if you sold it today, your collection would bring you $632,000. That's incredible returns, and this is from beautiful coins that you can keep, you have at home, and you don't need to do anything. You don't need to think about them. They just increase in value. Another example: this coin, Silver Eagle, again, originally bought for around $200 in 1995, and when it sold last year, someone actually sold it for $86,000. Can you imagine what an incredible return on investment? So you're building a little fortune by being in ISN. So you can make money in ISN depending how much work you put into that. You can make $70 a month, you can make $700 a month, $2,000, or you can make even $60,000 a month. Obviously, you would need to put a lot of work to make $60,000, but many people can easily make $700, $200, or $2,000 a month in ISN. Also, you can benefit from Ben's bonus for gold directors, but we will talk about this in detail if you're interested. We will tell you exactly how you can get your Mercedes bonus. The company is just incredible. And obviously, ISN simply means wealth building. We simply exchange paper currency into real money. So you're not spending anything. It's absolutely affordable. And that's it. That's ISN in 15 minutes. If you're interested, I would love you to talk to the person who invited you to this presentation, and let's schedule with me or with those people who invited you a proper time when we can explain to you in an hour or 2 hours everything that's behind ISN. Now, I hope that was useful. And now I would like to ask a few people for the testimonials to say what they got from ISN. And I have with me on the Hangout Seraphine and Blessing. So one of you can go first. Who would like to go first? Please unmute yourself and say what have you got from ISN, from being part of ISN.
Okay, for me it's not. Should I? Okay. Yeah, so for me, what I got from ISN is actually saving a coin every month. That is really so amazing, and it's like a discipline for me, because I find that whenever I save money, like paper currency, we know money, and it's always something will happen or something come up, I end up spending that money. So in the end, I realized I don't have any savings. So when I found the concept of ISN, you know, encouraging to save a coin a month, and I saw that was a brilliant idea for me, and it's a way that I can feel at least I am saving something for the future, or for when something happened that really I need to, well, yeah, I have a long-term saving, put it that way, intangible asset, and also my short-term is having that commission, you know, it's handy when I have it, comes in, you know, once a month or weekly, so that's really handy. But the biggest thing is actually the saving for me. So yeah, and actually meeting great people and also educating myself. I'm learning more and more and becoming more aware of what's going on. So I'm really excited. Yeah, so that's it. So I hope that was, you got something from that? Great, complete.
Okay, great. Now, Blessing, are you ready to talk?
Can you hear? Am I live?
Yes, Blessing, I can hear you. Yes.
Great. Yeah. I've been doing ISN for going to 2 years now, and I think it's fantastic. First of all, like
Blessing, can we switch on your camera?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to do it for you. Let me.
Oh goodness!
Look now in the camera and tell us what you got from ISN.
Oh goodness. Okay. Yes. What I'm getting from ISN is for me, it's incredible. Because first of all, I was looking for business I could do aside from my work. Then I come across ISN. But the great news for me with ISN is that it's a gradual savings, and not just gradual savings in paper money that depreciate, but something that you know, in future could be my pension, or even be a university payouts for my children, you know. So I've kind of found it easier to save easily, and getting this silver every month, and even buy more, because when you put money in the bank, even if it's ISA, the interest you get at the end of the year is just rubbish, and you look at it, you think, you know, oh, so this is what I get in return for keeping my money in the bank. So ISN is just a two-way, a win-win thing for me. So and again, the gradual or the residual income I found very good, because it's like you said, you do the work once and the money just keep coming. It's not the same as going to work and then spend 5 hours, 11 hours, then you get paid, and then if you don't go again tomorrow, you're not getting paid, sorry. But in ISN, once you promote the you promote it, and then because the concept is just wonderful, and who doesn't want to save? So you are giving people the opportunity, the information, the knowledge to see the right way of saving, and also making money at the same time. So now and again, I go to my back office and I see some money there, and it's like a free money to me. So, and what do I do to it? I use it to buy more silver. So saving with a free money, really. So yes, that's what I'm getting in ISN, and I just find it's incredible idea.
Yeah, and I think your life has changed quite a lot since you joined. You are very excited about building your team. Yes?
Yes, I've actually met a lot of people I could never have met. I've met millionaires, I've met bankers, I've met so many people that are in the top, that I will never have meet in the cycle of my friends, you know. So, and having access to training, listening to people like Jim Rohn and all those incredible speakers, and learning life skills from their experience and from their teaching is just, I just think it's a bonus.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, great. So, thank you very much, Blessing, for sharing with us. And I think that's it for our tonight's presentation. And there were more people who joined, but probably they didn't find a way to join the Hangout directly. They are just watching as a broadcast only. Well, next time we'll have more of you actually on this Hangout. So thanks a lot, and please go back to the people you invited and ask them if they want more information or if they're excited enough to join right now. Okay, have a great night then. Ciao. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.